So, what is diversity anyway? Diversity is quite simply a variety of things or a range of different things. Over the course of time, in the last 5 to 10 years, we have complicated it, we have been polarized about it, we have argued about it, but that's all it is. It's quite a simple concept when we think about it. Our application in the workplace is what has complicated a simple concept. So today I'm asking for your commitment to come with me on this journey where we deconstruct and then rebuild what diversity, inclusion, and belonging are. So Act 1, I'll share with you my diversity story. And the reason why Act 1 is diversity/home is because I believe fervently that every single one of us, regardless of race, regardless of gender, regardless of religion, comes from a diverse background. Oftentimes we define diversity to exclude some people and to include others. We will take a different tack today. And as you hear my diversity story, I want you to think about what your diversity story actually is. If diversity is a variety of things and a range of different things, I was born into diversity because I was born into the bustling city of Yaoundé, which is the capital of Cameroon. Cameroon is a country of about 20-25 million people which sits on the Atlantic coast. It is bordered to the west by Nigeria, and we have neighbors like Chad, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea. Cameroon is called Africa in miniature because I'm convinced that an amazing designer traveled the expanse of Africa and collected its best peoples and cultures and languages and dropped those in Cameroon. So I grew up in a country where we speak over 200 languages and we have over 250 different tribes. When I say I was born into diversity, what I'm saying is I was born into a country where English and French, a vestige of our colonial past, were among the languages we spoke. A country where Christianity, Islam, and traditional African religions sat side by side with no controversy. I was born into a country where even our topography was diverse. I was born in the capital city, which is Equatorial Forest, but my family is from the grasslands. And right there in Buea, we have an active volcanic mountain. And as you begin to travel up north, you start to get into the aridity of the Sahel. But you see, Cameroon didn't just introduce me to diversity within our country. It introduced me to diversity around the world. See, when I was just 7 years old, I remember my whole family, our whole community running into the streets celebrating in May 1990 when Nelson Mandela was released from prison. I grew up on a staple of Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Amitabh Bachchan, Will Smith, and the list goes on and on. I grew up in a place where I never heard the word diversity, but I knew what it was because around me were young girls and boys from different countries, from different parts of the community who belonged to different socioeconomic classes. So I am a product of diversity. I was born into a variety of things, into a range of different things, and I posit that every single one of you, regardless of who you are, where you're from, was also born into a variety of things and into a range of different things. And to bring that point home, which of you did not grow up with a grandfather or mother, someone who was older than you? Which of you didn't have siblings who were perhaps younger? Which of you did not grow up in a community where you knew someone who was disabled? Which of you did not have a teacher who was perhaps Sikh or Buddhist or Muslim, or gay, or Catholic? Which of you did not grow up in a community where some people were wealthy and others poor? We all, by definition, are part of the tapestry of diversity. And that is important because when we talk about diverse workplaces, historically, we've let the work, the heavy lifting be done by underrepresented groups. Women, racial or ethnic or religious minorities, LGBTQ, people with disabilities, and the list goes on and on. But if we are in fact all part of that tapestry of diversity, the work to make our workplaces diverse, the push, the drive, the labor, and the love that comes of that work is one that we should all be committed to, because we were all born into a range of different things and a variety of things. So the next time you talk about diversity to your family, to your client, to your community, tell them your diversity story. Where did you grow up? What were you exposed to? Did you listen to Celine Dion like I did? Did you dance to Michael Jackson? Did you enjoy Miriam Makeba? What is it about your background that reminds you are part of this larger fabric of diversity? Act 1, diversity /home.